Hi everyone, happy Easter, hope you have a good weekend. This is just a quick video to basically, well, I did one for February, so thought I'd do a quick one for March. February, I think I pointed on that Coelogyne cristata was just spiking. Mine's a little bit behind some people's, don't know why. And what's there? Is that intermedia and there, I think. And then there is cristata, and there's another cristata. Okay, cristata's really nice. It's quite a big plant, that one. Interestingly, look, looks like there's more flowers on that side. And what I was going to mention today with this video was light. And I came in this morning, and obviously at this time of year the sun starts to gain strength, which is great, and the light just obviously the day length has increased and the daylight has increased, but also what that increases is temperature, and it's temperature we've got to control. And what I think about when I think about temperature is extremes. So extremes of temperature, the extreme of cool temperature, so you have a heater to maintain a minimum temperature, and the extremes of warm temperature. Now when I walked in this morning, these curtains, which I separate my cold end to my, well, cool end, 10 degrees C minimum air, 5 to 7 that side, the curtains go across, so I've got two sides, and it just means that I can keep it a little bit warmer in here, and it saves me money on electric. But this morning it was cooler in here, probably 12 to 15 degrees, but here it was 30. And that, there you go, look, see my maximum? I did this earlier. I opened the curtains up and I cracked the door open at the end, and I cracked my windows open slightly, one there and one there, open these curtains, open the door at the bottom slightly, and that has literally dropped it from 34 to 20, say 25. There, look at that. So I manually have controlled that temperature, because that's my maximum really, even in summer. And I keep doing this. That door at the end will gradually get more open each day, and the windows will gradually get more open each day, until April, May, they're open all the time, constantly. So this greenhouse will be constantly open. I get my shade net in at the windows and doors to prevent insects coming in. And then, because obviously at the moment this is it's quite light in here, but this is probably about right. It's not too bright. It's just nice. So, and that's it. Control your temperatures, and my shading will go on. Once I keep this open, and then once that, what I've done there to manage my temperature, my maximum temperature, is starting to exceed again, or knock back up to here, I think, right, now that's my time for my shading to go on. And then what will happen is, I'll open all my greenhouse up, this temperature will rise again, my shading goes on, then it will drop again. And then I've done as much as I can. My fogger starts to kick in more, and then I might start damping down on the ground. I've got some misters on the side that just soaks the floor to raise the humidity, because when you open a greenhouse up, the humidity drops. Okay? So then you've got to counteract that balance and increase the humidity. And that's about it. Here's a Masdevallia to open, Acacia, really nice one, and everything's looking okay. So there you go, coming up to 10 minutes now on this video. Hope you have a good weekend, and I hope that has been some help, and you can translate what I've just said into a windowsill growing. Look at the sun's just coming out now. Look how much light that's lifted. You can think about the same things in the home. So if your plant is on a windowsill, that will be getting hotter behind the glass, and it's the temperature, not so much the light, which is doing it. Okay, so thanks for that, and bye. Good weekend.